What is happening, maple lovers? Hope you're all having a good day, whatever you're doing. Today I'm going to do a little video on collecting scion, and there's going to be a part 2 where I'm going to do the last part of the winter grafting. So that will take part in the polytunnel. So I'm just going to show you my process. First things first, with the cutters, you want to make sure that they're sterilized. You don't want no bacteria on there getting into any of your lovely rare cultivars. So what I do, I'm just going to place my little plastic sleeves down there for the scions. I've already pre-labeled them. They're all in a mixed up order because the wind blew and they went everywhere. So yeah, you can see I've labelled that Itchy GOG, Green Elf, and so on. We'll get to that. But first things first, we want to have clean tools. So I'm just gonna, that's probably a bit too much. Better to have too much than too little. Just gonna, and any excess will stay on these cutters, so I'm gonna take that with my other hand. So any excess will stay on that tissue there, and I'm going to put that in my little box here that I'm going to take with me to the polytunnel. It's got all my little tools in it. So alright, let's put all of that back. Now I'll go and find whereabouts these ones are located. One of which I know is here, Magno no Sato. Don't know if you guys know much about this one, but it's got really nice lime green mixed with a purple leaf. Once it gets going in the summer, it's a really nice one. I think it translates as a tree of 1,000 leaves, and I think the person who named the tree was from Japan. Is it Tsukasa? I think it was him. Forgive me if I've got any information wrong there, but I think that's correct. So just gonna find the Magno no Sato. There it is. Cool. I'm going to take 2 scions from this tree. Now I don't want to choose a branch that's too thin, and I don't want to choose one that's too thick. So you kind of want to go for newish growth and ones with healthy buds. Where the buds are red and you can see them breaking through. Just having a look. I think this one here is a good one. It's got 4 nodes. I usually wouldn't go any more than 4 nodes. There's one. And then I'm going to take a look at somewhere else. And if you can use a branch actually just growing in a direction you don't really want, then you're making use of pruning the tree as well. Like I kind of have a rule with my trees. If there's any branches that are growing towards the centre, like this one here, it's just going to cause congestion. And trees, they need space as well, so you're providing a nice healthy space by pruning out them branches that are growing inwards towards the tree. Looking at those branches, okay, why not go for this one? Right, that's my 2 Magnono Sato. Just gonna pause it while I get them in the bag, and I'll show you. And there they are in the bag. Now it's kind of tricky doing it with my one hand and holding this phone, as I've said in previous videos. So what I'm going to do, I may have to just keep pausing it once I get to the tree where I'm taking the scion. So see you in the next tree. Okay, here we are at the next tree. This one is actually one of my favourites out of all of my collection. It wasn't a favourite to begin with. It's something that's grown on me over the past couple of years, as I've learned how it expresses itself, how it grows. I really like its growth habit. The branches, how they twist, they turn and grow in random directions. The colours of the bark, the leaf is insane, with green veining, sometimes pink. It's reticulated and variegated. It's just got, I think it's got the full package. But anyways, Ariadne this is. So I've already taken a couple of grafts from this from December, which are looking successful at the moment, but I like this tree that much that I'm going to do another one now. Just going to have a look and see what branch would be ideal. Probably this one, as it's again growing towards the center of the tree. Yeah, I think there. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something thicker, but yeah, that should be fine. And there it is. Okay, catch you at the next tree. Right, next one. It's one of my newer trees that I got from Poppins Plants. Green Elf is not the biggest tree. Probably some would say you shouldn't be grafting from such a small tree. But I'm willing to take one scion from this. This looks like a healthy growing branch, and I think I'm just going to take that back to about there. There we go, and this is Green Elf. Here is our next tree, another new addition to the collection, again from Poppins Plants. Rokugatsu and Nishiki. The story behind this tree, well, Marie's story, Marie's lady who runs Poppins, when she went to Japan, she came across this tree and she managed to bring it home. And it's a variegated type, kind of a little bit like Benny Shishihenge. But yeah, it looks nice in the pictures, so I'm going to see what it's like in person this spring. And you can see it's got the pink going through the bark. A lot of these variegated types have the pink stripes almost going through the bark. It's a really cool feature, I like it. Now looking at this, it's got a lot of long healthy shoots coming off, so this will be a good one to prune, or sorry, to take a scion. So I'm just gonna have a look. Probably gonna do this one here. And there it is. Now that is quite long. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nodes. I will trim the top of that off. But yep, that's Rokugatsu and Nishiki. Alright, let's make our way through. The next one's not too far away. It is this one here, Ichigyoji, which is, I believe, a, what was it? A seedling from a Sakazuki. So it's got a similar leaf shape to a Sakazuki, but the leaves are more yellow rather than red. That's as far as I know at the moment. Some good growth on this one. Another one from Poppins Plants. Just looking for a good scion to take. Okay, I think I found one. Gotcha. And yeah, there's my scion for Ichigyoji. Right. Okay, that's the last of the scions I'm collecting from here. The rest of the trees that I'm getting scion from are in the polytunnel. So when I get there, I'll do them. I'll skip that part on here though. I'll just get straight to the grafting part. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.